What's up, guys? Doing a quick sound check really quick. What's up, guys? Okay, sounds good. All right. Well, the moment has finally arrived. I am 30 years old as of yesterday, and Slap Cancer Project has been going on for a while now. And I just want to say that it's almost like a birthday present to myself that I get to do this, because I think the gift of giving is it's a privilege and an honor to be able to represent all these artists and companies that have helped me out throughout these times, and like it's given me motivation to continue with my artwork, continue with other philanthropic charity and giving type of events where we go out and we just try to do some good in this world, because it just seems like as of late, especially, we see a lot of hate and violence and crime and, people losing their homes and jobs. And there's certain things that we can do in our life, and everyone's means are different, obviously, and everyone's um, abilities to, provide or, give donations and stuff, it varies. But there's something that each and every one of us can do even on a daily basis. You wave hi, or just extra polite, hold the door for someone. I'm sure you guys know the whole concept of paying it forward, and that's pretty much what I wanted to do. So I'm gonna go over basically how Slap Cancer started and what motivated me to do it, and then yeah, just kind of go through, and then we will go along with a live donation. So that's pretty much what I'd like to do today. And if you guys are tuning in, I'm not really used to doing live streams or anything live, but I'm trying to get into it because I like the fact that I don't have to edit anything, and it's just all one take, all natural, all raw, all real, cute ill. Um, so how did Slap Cancer start? Obviously, Slap Cancer, if you're familiar with the project, if not, check out hashtag Slap Cancer. Beautiful artwork and stickers people have sent me from all around the world. But let's start from the beginning. What is graffiti to me? Street art or vandalism, whatever you want to call it, it's all kind of a part of who I am. Did I grow up in the hood? Did I grow up, a stereotypical hoodlum and vandal? No. I have a family that provided for me a great, lower middle class life to now, financially fairly well off. But they worked hard, and I had no reason to rebel. I was actually the nerd in school, always trying to be the smartest kid, and, somewhat bullied and all that stuff. But the reason why I got into it, as corny as it sounds, is the art and the fact that it was free and to the public. Graffiti is out on my ideal graffiti is out in the public, in areas where art would not be found, and in areas where it's just concrete, ugly, palomino gray. And in a world where we're full of sensory bombardment from advertising and just, in your face, billboards, things that, they basically are visual pollution. I feel like even if it's a tag, a beautiful tag, or a throw up, or a piece especially, or a mural, that to me is so much more meaningful to my life and my experience on a day-to-day basis walking down the street. Like, I'm blessed. I recently moved into the Little Tokyo Arts District area, and it's a perfect example of how art, graffiti, street art, whatever you want to call it, like being put out in the public eye, can change a neighborhood for the better. The whole broken window theory about how graffiti brings violence and gangs and drugs and all that stuff, it's not only false, but it's irrelevant in this time and age, because everyone who does art knows that art is just a powerful movement. And anyone who can appreciate it, even though you don't know anything about graffiti, you see the colors, the letters or trying to read what it says. Like that's a mini adventure that you just had for yourself. And that's why I love graffiti for me personally. Um, and I noticed that people who wrote graffiti are not just one type of person. You know, you have this stereotypical image in your head of who a graffiti artist is, but I've met people from all different backgrounds, races, ethnicities, religions, socioeconomic. You know, I have some friends that were like millionaires basically, and they write graffiti. And then I have some friends who, you know, come from a very impoverished area, and that was like the one thing that was their outlet from gangs and violence and drugs. So that whole idea of like there's one type of vandal or a hoodlum did not exist in my opinion. And I've met a bunch of different writers, and you can kind of spot another writer when you are a writer. It's this aura thing. It's kind of like being a car guy also. Like you can kind of tell when someone else is into cars even though you've never met them in your life. It's a really fun and strange thing. um so noticing that people came from different backgrounds and understanding how the public views graffiti as something negative was kind of difficult for me because I've always tried to help other people. I never like vandalized someone's property or whatever, and it was just something different for me. You know, have I bombed? Have I, you know, tagged and all that stuff? Let's just leave that to your imagination. But I understand. I'll put it that way. I understand where some writers may say it belongs in the street, not in galleries, blah, blah, blah. I understand completely. But it takes different people with different tastes and opinions to make it interesting and make it relevant in society. So I noticed everyone's different in that microcosm of graffiti. And I wanted to do something positive with it because our image is so negative, and even in documentaries and, you know, news broadcasts and stuff, it's like some artists get like a little bit of shine because they have this gallery exposition, or all of a sudden like this rapper or this movie star appreciates this one graffiti writer, so now he gets a little bit of shine. But it's not like all of a sudden social perception on graffiti's changed. And I kind of hated that because it's like, yeah, of course, congratulations and good for you, but what about the art form as a whole? It's kind of, you know, kind of still suffering back there. So I wanted to change that, and I wanted to do something positive with it. So the idea I came up with, since I had a lot of friends on YouTube that wrote graffiti from all around the world, I thought, hey, it's interesting. We all trade slaps anyways, you know, like stickers and, you know, designs, black book pieces, whatever. Like I was sending back and forth places in England, like Australia, South Africa, Japan. And I thought, hey, you know, if there was a kid somewhere that didn't have the chance to trade artwork like I did and was fortunate enough to meet these kind of people, wouldn't it be really cool if I could kind of gather packs from all different kind of people and artists and companies and stuff and sell it and raise money for something positive, you know, like it's using art, not donations, no money involved, but it's literally the power of art, and specifically graffiti and street art, to do something positive. So wouldn't it be beautiful to transition from illegal artwork to something very tangible and something that could make a positive change? And so my next question was, what do I want to try to help? What cause should I try to make an impact on? And for me, during that time, I have a friend. Her name's Abby. She's one of my best friends, and she's a nurse. And she was telling me, we were talking about breakthroughs in medicine and like I think raising awareness in cancer research and just progress that they're making with that. And I started looking up stuff about that because a year or two prior, I actually lost my grandfather to cancer. um, he was in an extremely weakened state, and yeah, and one of the things that really kind of hurt me was I was off at school and I wasn't even aware that he was sick. And to me, he was always like the coolest guy ever, and to lose someone that I was that close with so quickly it was just a heartbreaking experience for me. Um, and I understand, like a lot of people don't get to say goodbye, and a lot of people, they fight with it. They fight cancer. They have family and friends that fight cancer, and it's tough. It's tough either way. And cancer was one of those things. It had such a tragic, I would say, similarity to graffiti, where it didn't matter what socioeconomic background you came from, ethnicity, race, religion, none of that matters. I could almost put money on it that you who are watching know someone personally as a friend or family member or someone you care about that has or had cancer or passed away. And that to me was like an epiphany, like, wow, this is something that everyone and anyone can get behind. So let's make it a win-win. Let's give graffiti artists and street artists some shine for doing something good, and then also help this cause. So that's how Slap Cancer came about. And basically what I did was I collected packs of stickers from artists and companies who donated to me for free, uh, their artwork, and they mailed it in to me, and I collected it, mixed them all up, and sold them on my website, which is shameless plug, qlegend.bigcartel.com. And with all the money, minus the shipping costs, I've kind of saved it and accumulated it and reinvested it here and there, but pretty much just had it in my bank account sitting there. And I thought, especially this year was so tough on a lot of people, and there are a lot of changes going on in this country. I felt like maybe this year was the year to donate it. So that's why I'm doing it. I just turned 32, so it was kind of a good, I guess, timing for that. But I really wanted to do it this year, and I just want to thank everyone who's been there from the beginning, or even if you're just joining us now, like, thank you for, giving me your time. Some special artists and companies I'd like to say thank you to. There are so many because it's been going on for so long, and if I do not remember or say your name correctly or say your name at all, it doesn't mean I do not appreciate you. I appreciate each and every one of you. In fact, I had all the envelopes saved, and it was taking up so much space in my room that I had to get rid of them. But I actually saved even the envelopes that people sent them in, just as a little memento. But yeah, some of the companies I'd like to thank are Pepsi, Spy Optic, Yoshimura, Crooks and Castles. Wow, there's so many. Attic, The Attic, Timeless Clothing Brand, saying what's up. Um, wow. One Industries, Kawasaki. There are so many companies that responded to my email and actually sent me stuff, and I was very, very surprised. And yeah, it's cool because they actually are acknowledging graffiti as an art form, and the fact that they will be willing to donate to this is mind blowing to me because I'm not even famous. So that was really cool, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Some artists I'd like to thank. Wow, there's so many. Felon has definitely sent me the most stickers, so thank you, buddy. You rock. Southern Graph also sent me a bunch of artwork and stickers. You guys are awesome. One of my first YouTube buddies who's always pushed me is Pool Guy. I don't even know if you're still on here. Wow. Pinac, Mr. Foms. Let me think. Shiva, of course, Fexi, my partner in crime in the beginning. Wow, Dan Pat, one of my favorite artists, period, but also on YouTube, amazing 3D graffiti artist. Yeah, just everyone who sent me stuff, thank you so much. You guys rock, and I couldn't have done it without you because, to be honest, packing and mailing the stickers was work enough, and it was hard to even do artwork in between. So thank you guys. All right, so let's kind of get down to it. That's pretty much my big spiel. Sorry I spoke for so long. Thank you for listening. What I wanted to do right now was show you kind of where we were and then where we're going. What I mean by that is here's my black book of extra stickers. So let's take a trip down memory lane of some of the stickers that I got. These are only some of the artists that I have, but maybe you can kind of get an idea of like the amazingness that we got. So, oh yeah, of course. Thank you to Bomb It. You guys rock. Thank you to Obey, Shepherd Ferry, his whole crew. They've supported me so much. I've also bought a lot of your clothing, so I gave back. But yeah, Shepherd Ferry, Obey, Bomb It. Who else? I mean, Montana and Iron Lac when they were in LA, but unfortunately they left. 33 Third, rest in peace. But yeah, so we got some Obey love right there. Here's some stickers, some fan art from some people. Oh, Stomp Down, they sent me stuff. Thank you. Spy Optic, Herbert Hippo, I believe. Eep, yes, Eep, you rock. He sent me a bunch of stuff, t-shirts, like that Better Off Dead t-shirt. Got me sponsored on a blog. I forgot what blog it was, but it was a magazine / blog for sticker artists, and that really blew Slap Cancer up. It was even before like viral videos really like took hold of things, but even though I didn't go viral, like that gave me a huge stepping stone to like actually getting sales and stuff like that, because I didn't really advertise. I just kind of used YouTube to say like, hey, let's sell some stickers. So thank you so much to Eep. Let's see, what else do we got? Iron Lac sent me a bunch of stuff. I used to only spray paint with Iron Lac exclusively, so I thought that was like a mutual thing. They sent me a bunch of caps and like spray tips, not hats, but caps and stickers and stuff. And I always put them in the packs because Iron Lac rocks. Let's see, more Obey, obviously, love them. Another fan art piece, which I thought was really dope because it's a stencil. So that guy took some time. Fox also sent me a bunch of stickers. This Foms? Yeah, Foms. Attic. DTA / Rogue Status also sent me a bunch of stuff. Yoshimura. Let's see. Frost, also really cool guy. Felon. More Foms. But Pinac. Felon. Jack Crow. But One Industries, Southern Graph. Sergeant Sushi, also, what's up? Thank you. But yeah, basically, we took those slaps that we made and put up pretty much, you know, wherever we wanted, and made a movement out of it. And I'm damn proud of what it's become. And I don't even take like 10% of the credit because, like I said, it's the artwork, it's the artists and the companies who really believed in me and gave me a chance to do something with it. Because for all they knew, I was just some dude on YouTube, and I could have taken these stickers for myself if I was hoarding, or sold it and kept the money myself. So it's a huge deal. And sad to say, I have heard of people like that in the car community, or in the like street art graffiti community, where like, you know, things go missing and, you know, the money never gets to the hands of where they're supposed to go. And it's a damn shame. But I just have to say, like, I really appreciate everyone trusting me and putting their faith and hopes on my shoulders, allowing me to try to get this to the finish line. And so I just wanted to make a visual reference, not because I'm trying to show off, but I wanted to make a visual reference. So those stickers, you know, like, it's paper with some paint or marker on it, translated into sales, sales translated into money. So Just wanted to show you guys how it looks in paper form. This is going directly back into my bank, trust, but trust me, it's going back. But I just wanted to show you guys that street art, graffiti, vandalism, whatever you want to call it. Everyone has a different story to tell, but this story is one that's positive and it's going to attribute to a happy ending. So take a look at this. You guys know how hard it is to make that money lately. I know probably a little too well right now personally, because this is a little bit of I would say all of my bank account right now. But I just wanted to kind of show you guys a visual reference of what something that's considered nothing or trash to some people or whatever can turn into something super positive and tangible. Because this money is not the end of what, and the end all be all. Money's paper. It comes and goes, and it's just money. But we're taking this money and we're giving it to cancer research for something positive, because there are lives at stake every day, to be honest. And I am just so proud and like humbled by this opportunity to be able to do that. I feel like an alchemist. I created like gold out of nothing, out of carbon, you know, out of coals. And all these artists who've like banded together, just, you guys deserve so much applause and credit for it. And I'm just really, really like happy that I got to be a part of this. And yeah, so let's take this $1,000. Actually, I'm gonna put it on my card, but let's take the $1,000 and let's donate it. So drum roll, I'm pretty sure most of you guys, if you've made it this far, you're wondering who I'm donating to. So I got my iPad right here. I am going to donate to, I don't know if you can see that, but I am donating to St. Jude's. I've spoke with a bunch of people, family members, because I have family members uh, in the medical community. I have some friends doing research. I have friends who are doctors and friends who are nurses. I have friends who are fighting cancer right now, and I have family who passed away. I've talked to all these people, and one thing I can tell you is uh, we all have the possibility of dealing with cancer ourselves, right? You know, it's a high statistic with certain people over others. But one thing is, when you're a child, you haven't even experienced your life yet, you know? And I have had family dealing with illness, and it's painful to be on the sideline and not be able to do anything. Um, you feel powerless, you know, all the education and money in the world sometimes, and you can't do anything about it. And that to me is very, very hard. Hard to hear, hard to experience, obviously, but it's always like, okay, yes, this person is ill, but the friends and family around them are trying their best to try to do something for them. And I just can't help but feel horrible that children are afflicted with this and their families sometimes are unable to provide the right type of medical care for them because of something, frankly, in this lifetime, stupid, like money. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm a capitalist and I'm a go-getter. I'm a businessman. I'm a hustler. But in the scope of things, I'm talking about your loved ones, your friends and family. I'm sure there wouldn't be an amount that you could put on that, you know? And in this medical system right now, no comment on political affiliations or anything, but in this medical system right now, we're not able to care for everyone, unfortunately. And that's a never-ending discussion, but I wanted to start with children. And I hope you guys approve of my decision to do that. And yeah, I decided let's do one big lump sum, make a big splash, and yeah, I'm gonna try to continue Slap Cancer, and I'm gonna try to do, work for other causes too, and sell stickers for other things like mental health and Parkinson's, and for our veterans, and yeah, that's why I'm gonna start sticker exchange next year, and I'll do a separate video about that. But um, I have the donation page on my desktop computer up there. So I'm going to put in my information right now, and then I'll probably end up getting a confirmation email, which I'll pull up right here so you guys can all see. Just trying to keep my information anonymous. But the website is stjude.org, so stjude.org. Check it out. It's actually a really beautiful website, even on like mobile iOS, and they have a lot of touching stories on here, and their organization is just top notch, and no one can deny that. So I have faith that they will use the funds properly. Right here, it says treating the toughest cases. We have the world's best survival rates for some of the most aggressive cancers, and they're advancing cures. They're reaching around the world, and they have specific patient stories that you can read about. And even through YouTube, I have heard my fair share of stories. Like artists coming up to me saying like, "Hey, uh, my mom passed away from cancer, and you're doing a great thing, and you kind of gave me a reason to start painting again." And I get letters all the time. My grandpa passed away, my father passed away. Like, it's something that affects all of us, so we should all band together and try to do something about it. Okay, so putting the money down, gotta click donate, $1,000. I still can't believe that we raised that much money. And that's after shipping costs. Like, oh man. But I have some big plans for stickers exchange. Um, really gonna try to look into becoming a nonprofit legitimately. Might have to pay some legal fees for that, but I'll probably just sell my artwork and pay for that out of pocket so that we can get free shipping for stickers exchange and slap cancer stuff. Because if the shipping's free, then I might be able to send artists like prepaid envelopes and stuff so that, more people will be likely to donate. And then also, it's just less stress on the artist. Also, this time of year is tough on a lot of families because, I mean, especially mine. I have my birthday, New Year's, and Christmas. All of those are right next to each other. But a lot of other families too, they struggle. You gotta buy presents and all that stuff, and it's financially strenuous on a lot of families. So I think it's a good time to donate right now. So they allow you to recognize someone. So I'm gonna put Slap Cancer as a person because we are one, united together. But I'll send email. Oh, it's like well, you'll see. It's like a e-card, but it's really cute. Hold on. Sending your gift. Let's see. What? Of course, doesn't go through when I when I'm live streaming. Hold on. What the easy? Hmm. Let's try PayPal then. Sorry, guys. Bear with me. I've been having a lot of problems with my card lately, but it's fine because my PayPal's connected to my bank account anyway, so. Okay, so it went through. Let me double check if I got the email so I can show you guys. Yep. Oh, I'm so excited about this because honestly, having this money in my account was kind of hard too because I'm always like, oh man, I gotta donate it, but I gotta do something kind of cool or like, I can't just like donate it and then like not say anything or do anything. But yay. All right. So I don't know if it's backwards. Yeah, it probably is. But basically it says you have a St. Jude's e-card. Dear Slap Cancer, Q Ill sent you an e-card from St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital in honor of Slap Cancer. And you could view the e-card. So let's do that. Okay, so it has like a really cute little flash animation e-card, and it was designed by one of the patients there. So I think that's really cute, really cool. This gift will help St. Jude's continue. Oh, let me read it. Yeah. So it says a gift has been made in your honor for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. This gift will help St. Jude continue its life-saving work of finding cures and saving children. And I wrote, "We did it, guys. Q ill." And so that was a card out to you guys. And now I will show you the receipt so that you guys know I put in. Let me just put a sticker on my name because of my secret identity. But take a look. Says St. Jude's up here, and $1,000. I wish it wasn't flipped, but that's just the way it is, I guess. I'll put a screenshot and I'll just Photoshop my name out, but I'll put a screenshot of this and the link for the e-card available in the description later. So give me like at least a few hours or something and I'll put it in. But yeah, so we finally did it, guys. Gave the money and wow, feels good. Feels good to do good. So slap cancer and Q Legend will go on into the new year. And going to start a new project called Sticker Exchange. Hopefully more artists get involved, more companies get involved, and we raise more money for good stuff, good causes, and for people in need, because we all need. But if we all take turns helping each other out, then think about what that would do for the world. You know, take some time out of your day to help that one person and everyone pays it forward. Think about how much of a better place, how much of a better life we can have on a day-to-day basis, looking out for each other in that way. So this is my small part. This is my baby, my love child. But I'm just so relieved that it actually worked and we did something with it. And now, ball's out of our court. It's in St. Jude's hands. Hopefully they see this video, so please post it up if you see it. And yeah, let's do it. 2017, let's get it. Hashtag let's get it. Peace. Q ill.